SLs, if I can get you guys on me to the south.
Hey, can we get always valid on real quick? I gotta place a rally. Thank you.
Does not appear that it has elevation over the MSR. So what I'm thinking is we're going to put 2 BTRs.
No, the op has not begun. We are just waiting for it to start.
Infantry will stay with their BTRs to an extent. Obviously, you don't need to be mobbing your BTR, but we should be trying to protect them and allow them to protect us. Going to be a pretty standard platoon sweep, just moving northwest to southeast. Let's not be afraid to take it slow. Let's utilize the assets that we have. Given the fact that we have some RPGs, it is equally as possible that the enemy has some of their own heavy assets. Let's make sure we remind our BTRs about that. Gas is on contact. I'm going to drop some marks. Basically just the obvious key points of interest. Fuck, I really wish I knew if that was elevated out there to the east.
I think it's mostly downhill. Like a progressive downhill. I could be wrong.
Do you see this hill to our east? Like 098?
Yeah.
Maybe offline we just send one of the BTRs there to get eyes on marksman mark. Put it down here.
Just a heads up, we might have upwards of a 10-minute wait, potentially.
Well, that's okay.
We're gonna try to streamline that a little bit, but just a heads up.
I'll come up with an overly complicated plan with very little details to go off of. It's all good.
Sounds like a plan.
Savage.
Can you turn on a valid placement again?
Always how it's on.
Okay, for those of you just joining, basically this is Operation Jinx, and I'm your commentator today, AxeGaming22. Basically, just to give an overview, I'll go into the spiel when we actually get closer to live here, but basically this is what's called a Jinx op. A Jinx op means it's different than all of our other ops. Basically, it consists of both squads like we normally have in this one life event, but we don't know our plans. Like, we don't know the mission until like right now or while we're doing it. Like, basically we're sitting out on the battlefield and we're like, okay, what's our plan? And then we get it. that we don't have time to like plan. It's basically we come up with a short plan, we execute. That's it.
Here in Black, we are going to be sending you guys.
And the other team doesn't know
we're going to be sending
their
you
plan.
guys off live east
And
to.
so neither one can plan against each other really. They just have to complete their mission.
Point of interest marked 5.
I'm not explaining it too well,
General elevation. I want you
but
to
it
get
adds a
eyes on
lot
the
of
marksman compound. Do you see that?
adds a lot of dynamic that a lot of people don't see.
You're basically just covering that compound as infantry pushes in the lowlands to your southwest.
Yo, can someone from Twitch say something so I make sure I'm getting both YouTube and Twitch chat? Okay, thank you. Yeah, that is it's rare that we play these ops, but when you do, it adds so much to the op because I don't know if you were here earlier, but it's hard to even. No, it is Russian, which we're following today, versus British. So let's check out that live time. 7:28. So we got a little bit actually, just a little bit. Okay. So overall, we have the SLs have just received their orders. Have just received their orders and now have to come up with a quick plan to execute because they just figured this out. They didn't have time to like plan it out before they got their troops in. Obviously now they have a little bit of time to plan, but we're gonna go over their plan now. So we're following the Russians today. I have no clue what the British are doing. We will fly over there in a minute and trying to get a heads up of what they're doing. But first, welcome to Operation Jinx. I'm your commentator at AxeGaming22. Hope you enjoy. Feel free to comment, let us know what you think about Jinx ops and just overall the feel that you get from them. And if you ever played them, tell them how it makes you feel. And when you're playing on the ground, like I would love to know because I haven't played too many. But overall, I'm AxeGaming22. Let's dive right into all of the stats, who's commanding, and everything. So here we go. For the Russians are led by Phoenix, and his SLs are Airborne, Wayne, Sebi, and Moneyman. I believe Phoenix's O2, the second in command, is Wayne. And for the opposing side, the leader is Best Pony, with his O2 being Evan with his second in command, followed by Alpha, Cyclone, and Bump. Okay, so those are our squads and our as far as commands go, honestly, like they're pretty similar. Like they both are good. Like I can't really give the upper hand to anyone here. It's pretty evenly matched. As far as SLs go, I'm gonna have to give to Pony. Just as far as I've played with most of these SLs before, and I haven't played as many ops with Phoenix's SL. But I know Wayne's not. Moneyman, he's good. You know, Sebi, you know, they're all good people. I just haven't played with them as much as I have as like Bump and Cyclone and Alpha. So either way, like I think it's very, very like even here. I think this is gonna be a really good match, and especially since they don't like know each other's plans. You know, it's gonna be, you know, just basically who can adapt on the fly the best. It might be because I have push to talk on, and sometimes I accidentally let go of the button. Queech. And is this the first town asked by Bar Talk? Yeah, yes, we haven't really started. Our live time is actually in a minute. So before they go, hopefully we won't miss that squad beef. Let's go check out on the British. So the mission for the Russians is actually to clear the road that we're following down right now. And that's all they have. Okay, so here's the British. I don't know what the British...
Lifetime due to some unforeseen mission details.
Okay, so looks like we got a delayed live time. But the British basically are just... I don't know their mission. All I know is that the Russians are attacking here, okay? They have to clear out all these British forces. And the Russians' job is to clear this whole road. Looks like British are gonna set up way out here in the distance, which is unique. I honestly thought because of this road here they would start at Maine, but see, oh, that's interesting. Okay, who is the event admin? The event admin for the Russian side is Halibut. Yeah, Halibut and Rain. So Halibut and Rainman are event admins. Shout out to them. Thank y'all for for running these events. I personally used to be an event admin, and it is not easy work. So go shout out to them. They do a good job to try to keep everything running on time and try to get everyone in. It could be a struggle, especially with these. These are very complicated ops. Just because they have to update everyone. Everyone has to go on the fly. It's very interesting to see the dynamic here, but they do a pretty good job. The mission is Operation Jinx. The part about Operation Jinx is no one knows the mission of each other. No one knows the mission of each other. That is the catch. So the SLs were like briefed quickly, and then now I had to come up with the plan on the fly. The main mission that I know of here is that they have to clear this main south MSR. So if you look at they have to clear this road right here all the way down. All the way down. They just have to clear this MSR, clear it for mines, whatever's there. They have no clue what assets the British have. And the British don't have any clue what the Russians have. And I feel like when they figure that out, it's gonna throw a wrench in a lot of their plans. Sorry for all the names, just trying to make sure we don't miss anyone here.
Or airborne. Can't remember exactly who was assigned that, but basically there's going to be two of us on the east side, and we are furthest to the east, okay? And again, command is refreshing, stay slow, stay sharp, we're not going to rush yet, because who knows, there could be some mission where the Mike 7 intersection, we have to go attack that maybe. So they could be really close within 200-300 meters. BTR drivers and foot soldiers, just to keep it real, keep your eyes out for ID type shit. So we're looking for that and relay that back to our drivers. But basically, none of the SLs are really confident with the terrain far to the east. We don't have that shit memorized, so we're just gonna take it slow. We'll just basically drive our crew. You guys.
That's another thing, because they don't know the mission. normally, we can scout out we can learn the terrain beforehand, right? So we'll know the terrain, we'll know where the hills are, and most of the time that helps us better for the players. But and give us strategic advantage. Okay, we know the hills are there. Oh, what's up, Frost? But for instance, see, like, they don't know that there's this big valley right here. They don't know that. They don't know that there's, they probably know there's buildings there. They can probably see that on the map. But my point is they don't see these terrain elevations or decrease of terrain elevation.
Lifetime is final lifetime.
But only the things that they can see close is what they have, and so that gives it
Let you guys know.
a very real kind of feel for the men on the ground, for sure. They don't really. I've played in that, but it was at a post-scriptum op. It was very intense.
Weapons. Let's make sure those BTRs are scanning tree lines for emplacements. I don't want those emplacements tearing up either our BTRs or our infantry. If a BTR is taking 50 cal fire, it might take
do they really have heavy emplacements?
So that
That should be
so let's
interesting.
make sure the BTRs are scanning. Let's find them before they find us.
Okay. Yeah, I turn the music off once the game starts. I can turn it down for you. Not a problem. This is Squad Ops. This is the Squad Ops server. And if you want to join and play, this is a one life event. Just so let's check it. Okay, the live time's in 11 seconds. So just for everyone joining, this is Operation Jinx. I'm AxeGaming22, and we're gonna just follow the Russian side as they have to clear this main MSR, and they are live now, pushing out. We're gonna see how it goes. So it looks like they're kind of spreading out their guys here, which is smart. I really was worried that they were gonna do like a convoy push here, which is really smart not to do. So they might actually.
Command, be advised, I just flipped the BTR.
Alright, we'll get you some
wait,
assistance. Hold
what?
on. Squad 2, please realign your BTR to go assist Squad 8.
Oh my gosh, Hero!
Squad 2, how copy?
Come on, dude.
Semper
Hero, I hope you knew.
I need your BTR to assist
He
Squad
goes,
8
please hurry.
Hopefully nobody's
in a
watching.
rapid pace that he does not
Oh
believe.
God.
Nobody's seen this.
Understood.
I'll get right past.
No, set up.
Squad 8, how did you get over there? It's from the north?
No, nobody saw this.
There's a fence, right?
Okay.
On the road.
Yeah. Hey, everyone saw this.
Everyone
You're
saw
on
it.
the stream,
Yes, right
Hero. Blackbeard.
Fucking pebble.
Hey, oh, did you, Hero? Hero, be advised, they can't hear us, but they more than likely know that that we are
Command, I might have a
there.
slight,
I am
visual on the
worried
vehicle
that they
to our
might lose that BTR
Copy that. 1 and 4,
if
I want
it
you to decover.
sits
Create that
upside
line
down
we
too long.
discussed.
BTR is there to
Discover
help
you
them,
need to have
and
your
hopefully they
BTR
get
just
back up.
scanning. We're gonna hold until we unfuck our eastern flank.
Alright, they're getting pretty. They're getting within range of the British, that's for sure.
Or was it
Stand
just
by.
far?
Alright, they're making a line formation
Yeah,
here,
the Logi?
Is that what it is?
and they're just gonna clear
Yeah, the one
this
way out there.
western
Looks like
side
it's
of the
at,
road
Oscar
mostly.
826. So, one of those hills. There's
And they're
also
using a
one direction
BTRs.
from- You tell them to hurry?
Okay, they like I said, they might lose that BTR now. It's losing health. Not good. That is the main superior asset that the Russians have. If they lose that, that is a big
Yeah,
blow.
Squad 8, get back in. You'll lose health, but the vehicle should be fine. Let's get a medic to patch you guys up, and we'll hopefully get that BTR flipped.
Yeah, I want gun team to set up.
Good team starts. Yes, start setting up.
So the FTL of Sebi Zaki is trying to get his guys set up in a line. Just looking out for any British force.
3, let's hold what you got before you go any further south, okay?
Pretty much, honestly. If the British play it right and don't expose
Command 2.
themselves, they can get them in a circle.
Currently glassing.
Can you turn up your mic?
Oscar
I can.
6.
Okay.
Roger, any contact so far?
Negative this time.
Heard. How are we looking on that BTR?
One of my FTLs potentially spotted
How's that?
Mike
Is that good?
the compound's on the west side of the road, Mike 8.
Copy that, thank you.
180, 180.
Hope that's better. Zaki's calling out people. Or does he just want them to look?
Excellent.
Man, 1 is holding position.
Solid, thank you. 1-4, there's another ridge like 100 meters to your south. Let's have that be your next objective. Continue to hold for now.
So they're just kind of bounding up here, but they've kind of the eastern side has lost this file, guys.
Vulnerable to that location.
Okay, so see, that's the problem. That is the problem with Jinx ops here, is Phoenix has no clue what this terrain is, and he's having to adapt his guys on the fly due to the elevated terrain in the distance that he did not know was there. Let's go ahead and check on the British, see where they're positioned.
Contact the compound, Mike 762. Mike
What's
762.
up,
Mike
Boogie?
762, heard. Squads 8 and 2. Any chance your BTR has eyes on that location?
Mike 762.
Jeez, that is a ton of... Is that mines? I see on the map. Oh, I really hope they don't go that. They've literally set a minefield here. No way.
1 and 4 and 3 continue to hold. 2 and 8. Let's start that slow push south.
Either this is a bug, or there's a ton of mines in this field.
South. I'm just scanning it before I send my guys across.
Hold on, I'm hoping this is a bug here. I don't know. I don't see any mines, but that is going to be interesting to see. Yeah, like I'm saying, there's no way. That's way too many mines. But we'll see. Okay, this one British soldier is just... Okay, he's digging up something. Okay, so they are placing mines. It could be real, boys. Could be real. They could have easily just put mines, but they're set up in the woods here, overlooking that open field easily. There could be mines there. Maybe IEDs? I don't think they get IEDs though.
There's a lodging or southeast, possibly on P1068, maybe near that big hill. Potential enemy position down there.
They keep saying V.
6-8, heard.
That's a very rough grid.
I'm hoping they're just talking about lodges, but they really need to start calling out what the vehicle is, if they can see it. They have a few guys scattered. There's like a northern squad, yeah.
That's like 1.5
Squad 4.
southeast of you. Any chance you have eyes
They're
on
still pretty decent ways until engaging.
I can try to find a better spot.
that? Don't alter route just for that.
They got time satchels? Okay, so yeah, definitely not those. Yeah, there's no way that's all mines, but I definitely think they do have mines in that field. Still just kind of holding. I think they're just waiting on this this eastern guys over here with the 2 BTRs, which originally was supposed to be 1 BTR.
South, Mike 884, moving right to left, so that's going to be west to east. Mike 8, moving.
Yeah, that's a good call though.
Copy that. I guess we're gonna assume that is the point that The enemies have just decided to stronghold.
No, don't do
Keep the
that.
point of orientation in mind. So
Yeah,
for
they
you, we'll be
did
engaging that
unflip the
location from
BTR.
northwest. Primary objective for you, though, is going to be clearing that compound in Kilo 792. One of you would assist him from the east of that village. 3, you're going to maintain your push down the MSR. 2 and 8, how are we looking? Are we slow pushing just to let the BTR scan, or is the terrain trash?
Nothing on the gun, checking scopes.
I'm just making a slow push. There's nothing in this area.
You can definitely. Sounds like it's hurt. Does sound like his BTR is hurt.
Clear.
Solid.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know when contact is. It's very heart pounding. I really don't know who to watch here because, like I said, you know, you don't know where contact's gonna push. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Ford, you have eyes on village right now.
And looks like they're not doing much of a pushing here. But it looks like they did call out correct contact on Mike 8. And there is at least a fire team there. I mean, a squad there. Maybe a squad and a half.
I think the terrain slopes upwards and then back down towards village.
That is
So trying to get that BTR in a
correct.
position where he's behind your line north side of village as you guys approach.
Yeah.
Copy that.
That's a big downward slope, and they're going to be able to see him coming all the way down. So as soon as they crest that, they need the BTRs just hammering that if they're going to do that.
50 meters south, let's go ahead and start that slow push.
3.
Yes, 3. 4 if you want to shift.
Let's see what they're going to face here in this village.
Good spot for a BTR's 3's current position to get picked eyes on that village.
Okay, here's their lad. He could be a problem.
Copy. Hero, if you want to push where
Yeah, it looks like they're like a
squad.
squad.
Manage the high ground BTR for now.
A squad and fire team size. So a squad and a half, maybe. Yeah, AR is out the wazoo over here. They can light them up. British, I love the British weapons. I wasn't a big fan of the way they looked, but by far, great weapons. Okay, was that an MD? Sounds like it. No, that is fire. They are taking fire from village now.
3, can you confirm where that contact coming from?
Village, Mike 8 is where they're taking that from. They need that BTR to suppress them.
Mike Village from the south.
Yep, there they go. Called it out correctly. You can see those tracers just raining down, bouncing up.
Copy. 8, Hero. It's going to be easier if you move west, getting on the close eastern side of the road. You can get eyes on the village. I'm having my guys re-engage on these contacts with their ARs.
Get in cover first. You're mad.
Ooh, that was a close shot for Nails and Flicker. This BTR needs to push up in front of them, push them out. They're just pushing up here. BTR's putting out a little bit of fire. Meanwhile, this western flank is pushing down the hill now.
Copy that, 3. Hero, do you have good eyes on that village?
Stalker should have great eyes here. Oh, he should have stayed back. He would have had way better.
I just don't know if you want to go in the commander's seat and do callouts for me.
There you go.
I see.
2, if possible, let's get your BTR engaging the Mike 8 village from the east.
2 copies maneuvering.
Thank you.
So 2 is the flanking element here. Great way to die. What do you mean, Kurt? Did we already lose someone? Looks like we lost quite a lot, actually. 3 and 4. Those could have been suicides before.
We hit the guys that were shooting at you, might have gotten them, but they backed off into the houses.
Copy.
Like in the field trying to dodge.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. 3
Okay.
Navy
Yeah.
teams,
That.
4 and 1. Continue to push onto village. It says cleared. You guys are
Yeah,
basically going to hold the northwestern
that's
portion of this ring that we're doing.
Okay, firm.
All right. So here's 2.
Command, I can continue my my slow push south to the next road if that's fine with you.
3. Let's give it 2 more minutes for 2 to have a little bit more time to maneuver.
Solid.
So 2's working in
Hey, buddy, you want
3.
me to move over my squad to your east?
3 pair buddy teams.
Negative,
What they're
not yet,
doing.
1. Village is looking pretty clear at the moment, but we're gonna confirm if we get contact. Y'all can fall in on the east.
All right, copy.
Dude's just kind of scouting it out here. I don't think they're gonna run to too much contact, but they are gonna get surrounded here, and that worries me. If they push any more south, they're just going to be in a bad position.
Command 2.
Go ahead.
Hey, we're going to maneuver our BTR right now. We're almost on the highest peak that we are at, but we're still pretty good concealment, blocking line of sight towards M8.
Copy that too. Whatever you need to do to get your BTR to have eyes on that village is fine with me. It's looking like end state here is going to be your infantry is going to be crossing that MSR east to west towards that village. 3 will be attacking from the north. 1 and 4 will be attacking from the west northwest.
Like further up.
Understood.
Command, I've got infantry spotted 1-time squad to my direct south across the main road. Approximate grid as follows. L7.
Oh, they pushed out of the village. The British pushed out of the village.
Sounds like they have a western
Mike
element
8.
covering that central village. Any chance your BTR?
Yeah, that's a wrong call out, Phoenix. There.
Trying to maneuver it now.
But
Sounds
honestly, on the information that he has, it's probably the best call out that it's probably the call out I'd make.
Southeast. Does that give you a better line of sight southwest?
It looks like they're pushing out of the village here.
I can find a better spot.
Well, no, I couldn't see marks on them like that.
I can try my southeast. Wait one.
Okay, slow and steady. Just gotta keep an eye out for those heavy weapons.
Command to 4. Report to command. We got the village. It's totally clear.
Solid 4. If you want to get positions on the south side of that village, just maintain perimeter.
Roger.
4 and 4. Both squad 4s from both teams definitely are the closest to contact here, to direct contact here. And honestly, the Russians have the setup already going, but I think the British are gonna be fine for now, as they do have good cover because of these trees here. And overall, the Russians do have to push. So if the Brits use defender's advantage, they will have the superior position when the Russians push over here through these tree lines.
Go ahead and maintain that position. If anyone's bold enough to peek
Looks like they know it too. Is almost a whole fire team is going to be in one building and one lat or a grenade in there, and that whole fire team is gone.
Hey, if you would do the honors, please.
Who is that?
That is to your west.
I just need a slight bump.
But they're dug in very deep. It'll be very hard for the Russians to uproot them. I can agree with that in some matter. The thing is the Brits are moving around. But the Brits that are dug in to the southeast or east, yeah, that's gonna be hard.
Scratch that, hero. Scratch that. We're good.
Let's go check up on 1.
1, you're clear to move into the village. We gotta clear all the way up to here.
Copy, command. You want
All right, looks like he's gonna move his whole squad. Is he gonna do that?
4, if you look east, or if you have Crystal look east, is there a location where 1 can set up in defilade? Maybe just north of the MSR, Lima 794.
Take pointers a little bit more south, just so our armor's facing that way.
Yeah, look south. Look Okay, you see that building tour 185?
185.
2 to command.
I see.
Sorry, 3 to command.
The window, the three windows.
Can
in the
I
corner.
continue the slow push south
Look
to
through
the
that
road?
window. There's a guy that's
Next road.
Yeah, if you want to take high ground at M797.
If you have the shot, fucking kill him.
M797.
A-firm. Rocky outcropping right on the intersection.
Yep, A-firm. Copy.
We're doing
in
the
there.
together.
You want my... Alright.
That's good call out. She's calling out a good building name.
That would be the best route.
I mean, there's 3 of them left, middle, or right.
He's probably middle. I would go.
Roger.
Alright, command. We've got a nice little ditch in Lima 767. The Lima 761.
Well, that first shot was good. Way too many people in that building. Okay, maybe. Okay, yeah, there's 3 people there. There's still a lot.
Copy that part. 2, go ahead.
Infantry report contact in Q10 Hilltop ×3. They're assessing if there's any tow weapons.
Hopefully I scared
tow weapons are a possibility, unknown at this time, though.
It's a squad leader, so he's
infantry
gonna have a full squad
Q10
there.
on the hill, heard.
So it looks like if we pull up our map here,
Alright, 1, let's have you move
2 has estimated there might be a tow. And the tow's looking right at him. Let's go check that out.
Across to the MSR. 4, you're going to provide supporting fire if they get engaged on. 3, let's expedite towards that rocky outcropping. 8, I want you shifting west to the MSR. You're going to be supporting 4 in 1's push.
Copy.
I don't know what the terrain is like, but if we can get you guys moving west, that way if shit does hit the fan in the northwest, you have an opportunity to punch through into village.
Command interrogative. Am I allowed to engage contacts to my south on Q10?
Do we have an estimated strength count of enemy in Q10?
Times the infantry, they're laying down. We can't confirm if they're lat gunners or not. If I move west, they're going to have an angle on my back.
Alright, copy that, 2. Free to engage.
Yeah, Brad.
2 just got the clear to engage here. Yeah, fire and move guerrilla tactics kind of it'll work, especially in this scenario.
1, what's your question?
Hold on.
There's no way these Brits on these hills cannot see this. Or maybe that's what they're calling out here. Maybe the Russians definitely see these guys on this hill.
Scanning the northwestern section of the town.
Yeah, that's what they're calling out. They're not calling out the main contact on that road.
Three, how's that looking to your northeast? Or sorry, southeast. Is that rocky outcropping elevated?
Doesn't look like it. It slopes downhill.
Yeah, that's a kill. That is a kill shot.
Probably not gonna be able to get eyes from the village. However, I can still get eyes from where I am right now.
Yeah, don't send your guys there, Sebby. Good call, dude.
Elevated.
Oh, I'm legit calling different contact. Not that rocky outcropping. Well, two, don't send your guys there.
Would that be a better line of approach than your current one from the north?
Liberals 5 kills. Okay, I'll hold you to that.
If we're gonna be
attacking,
Alright,
let's check out this rocky outcropping that they're talking about. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not.
So it just depends what village we're gonna be attacking first. If it's gonna be the east one, I can
It's
help
downhill, but they would definitely not have any eyes on it. There'd be too many trees. So good call from Sebby.
Let's have you hold 3. Set up a a route to attack the eastern village. 8 is
Okay.
supporting the attack on the western village, and 1 and 4.
They're about to
will have you
push this
guys,
attack
begin
now.
your assault once 1 is able to cross that MSR.
Copy.
Command, just be advised, I'm gonna be taking one of the slots on the BTR out of DC.
Oh,
Roger that,
and
thank you.
the British are moving forward.
Command 2.
So, go ahead.
We're starting to engage Connex at Q10. We're going to push them off this hilltop.
Copy that too.
2 is now engaging the contacts at Hilltop that we were looking at a minute ago. As soon as they engage there, all of that infantry might collapse on them, so we'll check back on that shortly here. Looks like we're gonna.
If you have just a buddy team, you can
The
send
Russians
it
are
to
gonna push attack
west.
very soon.
Basically, I want us just rushing into that western side of the village, and then 1 with your BTR. Do you have eyes on the western village right now?
Which western village? The L8?
Sorry, yeah, L8.
Yeah, confirm. We're positioned up on the MSR now. We're getting prepared to move.
I am confused on what the British are doing. Are they putting down?
Alright, copy that. If you want to push southeast to whatever extent that you can, go ahead and do so.
4 is going to be reinforced by 2. I don't know what the British are doing. Are they? I wonder if they have to complete patrols here. That's almost what it feels like.
Command 2 opening up on Q10 contacts.
Copy that too, thank you.
Four's buddy team dispatched. They'll be attacking.
It's interesting because they can have completely different missions.
Squad is prepared to attack from the northeast or west.
Command, copy that. Thank you for it.
And the Russians are pushing in, but it's too late now. We might catch them in the back though. If they hurry up and make this push, they'll catch these guys in the back.
Route to your southeast. That looks as an actual option. We'll want to put some pressure on the north side of the eastern village while we begin this assault in the west.
Yeah, south. We can start moving now. We're gonna move to Mike 792, and then we can reassess and then move from there. I'm gonna have one of my fire teams go to Mike 792, and then potentially one going on the west of them.
Sounds good.
Alright, get set up on this concrete looking thing.
Alright, we're gonna move along the south. 1 and 4, once we clear that village, just gets eyes east. Make sure we're maintaining 360 security.
Copy.
Yeah, it looks like they moved in too late here. And are not gonna get that contact. Let's go ahead and recheck up on 2, which is engaging this southeastern south contact. You can hear the BTR engaging. The toe's still there looking for him.
4, we're gonna hold the assault for the time being. I've got one guy spawning in on a rally, so we're holding.
Heard.
Yeah, if they go into that field, they're a death trap. But they're doing a good job of staying close to the map border actually, and just pushing in from the east onto this hill here. Pushing these guys off, or at least trying to.
That little M762 Hamlet is clear.
Yeah, I can have my guys clear it.
Thank you.
There isn't SL out here.
Command 2, audio Vic reported near eastern side of the map.
Copy that. Is that south of you then?
Confirmed south, possibly southwest.
Do we know what type?
Just have random sandbags, just randomly spaced out. They have good spacing here.
That's the small building just south
They
of them.
need to facing that BTR.
Copy 1.
Command, this one's clear.
Copy that. 3, if you want to hold there, maintain eyes on the northern side of the eastern part of the village. Hero, how are your eyes in? If you have friendly infantry in front of you that's going to be blocking it, maybe we have you reorient to Lima 844.
Go ahead and check up on the main assault force now. I believe that 2 is just going to maintain a small infantry contact here. I don't think they're going to push in too hard yet.
Secure the MSR east.
Yeah, reposition at Lima 844 and then orient east.
So the goal right now for the Russians is to clear the Brits. Basically, they need to clear out the Brits and clear out this main MSR along this main MSR.
To our south-southwest, and possible audio Vic is at Q10 still.
Copy that.
So the Russians have pushed into the village now, where the Brits were held up, but they did push out in time.
Command 4 to 1 and command. You've got sandbags to our close southeast in the town. Lima 858.
Lima 858, sandbags heard. Thank you. Hero, if I can get going west. I don't know if that's totally open field you're in. Sorry, you have better eyes than I do. Basically, I want you on that MSR covering east, though.
Copy.
Thank you. 4, have you been contacted in that village yet?
Negative on contact. Just sandbags.
Copy. 3, if you wouldn't mind sending a probing force into that eastern portion of the village.
Yep, gotcha.
Thank you. I'm gonna assume that was an ND.
God, that BTR is deafening.
Airborne, if you shift east, can you look direct south down that MSR inside the eastern village?
Behind us. Elite, you're gonna keep eyes on that 2
You want me to shift
the
east?
doorway in the 2
Yeah, I want you northwest where Squad 3 SL is. I want you looking direct south through that little MSR road inside the eastern village.
Alright, copy that.
So you'll set up in like Mike 752.
Copy that, Mike 792.
So it looks like the squad that was here fell back to their fob.
Send for 2.
Was that an explosion on our BTR I heard?
We just got hit by a tow.
Oh!
Heard.
You can see the explosion in the distance.
2, can you confirm location of the dome?
Yes, these are real players. You can actually join us at squadhouse.gg. Sign up there.
From Oscar 9-1 possibly.
Oscar 9-1 heard.
That's pretty close on the contact. It's Oscar 9-4, but they're close enough. And yeah, they did take it out with that tow.
My in the eastern village has no eyes on enemy contact. You want me to send the rest of my squad in?
Yeah, you're firm. 3, I want you to clear out that village and then hold the southern and eastern sides of it. 4, if you're taking no contact, go ahead and push to the southern side. You can do the same thing you did to village. Pull perimeter. Black Hero, go ahead for. Hero, if I can get you pushing southwest, I want you in that field, Kilo 995, and then facing southeast.
They're in the field, we're shooting at them.
4, contact west. 3, I need you expediting on that village.
Copy, we're moving now.
Copy.
4 is taking contact.
Keep putting rounds down.
Yeah, dude, take our basic course.
1, go ahead.
Could sign up at squadops.gg. Make sure you link your Discord and hop in. Come in, hang with us. Even if you're just playing public squad, we sometimes we'll have just like a massive regulars join servers, and it's a good time. So you get to play with all of our regulars that participate in this op. Regulars and above are the ones that have the ops tags.
1, actually change of plans. Hold inside that village. 2, can you repeat the grid where you think the toe is?
Hey, it looks like 4 is looking southwest. Try to get guns facing that way.
And 2, we believe toe might be somewhere in Oscar 9, possibly Oscar 9-1. Multiple sets of sandbags.
8, how sure are you about that contact in the field? We've got enough
we
here.
killed at least 2.
Over here
Hey, 1, potentially smoke near your BTR. I'm not sure if it's friendly or enemy though.
Gas station.
Yeah, I've already got
I would say it's probably enemy though.
It's probably outside local.
My guys did not smoke.
Let's get some guys looking east.
Alright, 3, let's hold a perimeter on the southern side of that village once you've cleared it.
Okay,
1, if you want to back up just a little bit inside the village so that you can cover you and you're protected from that toe. 2, if you have any chance of being able to push west-southwest, and basically I want you reorienting on that village at November 929.
Yeah, they're all looking this way, but there's not contact there. There's contact here, southeast of them.
Charlie, just pull security for Bravo.
Thank you, Muffman. Appreciate it.
To confirm, did you say that toe was on the border?
There's BTRs looking right at him. I really hope that's not lats there.
That is your side of the MSR, southeast of the villages.
No, it's an FTL. And an MG. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. No, that is a lat. That is a lat.
We've got 2 more buildings, but
This BTR might be in trouble here.
Gonna be it. If they're good, it's gonna be a buddy team.
Copy that. 3, your next objective, you're gonna hold for now, but next objective is the November 8-2 village.
November 8-2, copy. Do you want me to go ahead and get my guys on the east side of this village and then get eyes on November 8-2?
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's maintain a couple eyes south as well, though.
Okay.
4 and 8, do you guys see a route where the BTR could secure high ground south of you, overlooking the village at November 9?
Stand by.
Okay, that's gonna tell them you're marked, so they need to get out. That FTL knows. Yeah. Okay. There they go. They're gonna scurry off.
But it's at your discretion.
Or yeah, they're scurrying off. They know they're marked.
South, Mike 989. Mike 989. At the rocks.
Contacts at rocks, Mike 989 heard. 1, do you have eyes on that? Should be like 100 meters south of you. 1, that's not too far south though, or that toe can rotate and have eyes.
Yeah, copy, we're holding.
Later, head taker.
BTR, enemies 133, southeast.
133. I've got eyes, let's see.
And the tree line.
On the tree line, 133.
1 BTR is engaging contacts to our southeast. 100 meters.
Copy.
Copy that one, thank you.
Okay, copy.
4, please send a
Correct, there are no air vehicles. We no longer use the helicopter mod.
Copy, command.
At your discretion, how you want to clear both of them.
That's southeast side. Yeah, that was the area.
My remainder of my squad can clear the L999 compound, and then they can support 4 after.
Sounds good. 1 can handle gas station, 4 can handle the southern village at L9.
Good eyes.
Copy, command.
Command 2, If we hold here, we might be able to engage contacts at Q10 and kind of pin them up there, or we are going to need to collapse west and north and link up with Squad 3.
Looks like 2 has successfully cleared that hilltop.
It's not incredibly advantageous right now, but I'm hoping it will be as we continue to push south to have an element on the east.
Copy, yeah, we should be able to put OK fire on Oscar 9 from our current position.
Roger that. How are your eyes east?
I'm hearing shots to the south-southeast sort of direction.
I need to get their eyes. I'm just worried about pushing out this tree line and getting towed.
Yeah, 2. Any chance you can nail down a more accurate grid for that tow, that'd be incredibly beneficial.
That was pretty dang accurate.
We just know we have multiple bodies moving around and sandbags, and that's more or less where the trajectory of the missile came from.
Solid, thank you.
I really wish Vic's lit up. It would be so much easier to find them.
Hold 3 is going to engage that village to their southeast with the support of both BTRs. 1 will attack that village from the west. 4 will back them up from the west-southwest. 8, do you have eyes right now on the November 8 village?
Be advised, not at this moment.
I cannot find Heroes BTR.
Copy. Just remember, if he can see the tow can see him.
That is correct. So Hero's pretty much just hiding here. If he pushed out, honestly, he would have 2 greater lines, but he'd have a line. He'd have a line all the way down. He could at least suppress it, but he wouldn't know it.
Eyes on the walls, but we're not gonna be able to get eyes inside the compound.
3, is it elevated in relation to you?
It's about the same level as us.
Slightly
elevated, but not
Is this Arma 3 free on PS4?
2, your buddy team that
what? No.
Those rocky outcroppings, Revi and Raf.
This is a game called Squad.
Hold on. Be advised, my Blackbeard's calling out an emplacement and infantry at Mike 991 directly in front of your one's BTR.
Mike 991. That's close, but that's just infantry. Yeah.
What direction? Northwest or southeast?
Or northeast? South.
Copy.
They're moving dangerously close on the fob.
Blackbeard says pull out the BTR that they're pushing their infantry up to you.
I heard 1, let's throw it in reverse. 3, I need your infantry on the southern side of that village pulling security. 1, if that report is correct, Razor and Senpai might get fragged here.
Sorry, could you repeat?
You have contact 100 meters west, infantry.
There's no way the Brits can't see the Russians moving in front of them here.
Kira was calling out that the infantry is moving south from that location. Kira, when you say the trench, do you mean that big ass fucking scar in the ground moving southwest to northeast?
V13? It might be closer than we think. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I'm guessing, yeah, I'd say maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know. I heard there's still some bugs. I personally haven't played it, so I don't want to know. I haven't played any of the playtests. All right, British are now taking pop shots here. And this trench Hero is pushing shots. That's perfect. So he is suppressing them like I said he would be.
Heard 3, thank you. 4, let's find a route for you to move east.
We need the infantry to push up quicker now.
Hey, infantry November 978. They're spread southwest northeast of November 978.
Copy that. Sounds like they're in that trench line.
Yeah, I would say this is more user friendly, but can get just as intense
Hero, any
or
update on
more
that two
intense.
location?
We're hitting it now. Doesn't look like anything's on it. He's not confirmed if it's a tow or a 50 cal.
Command, we have a full squad reported at M966 in the trench, just south of my Bravo fire team.
Alright, Senpai, harden up.
M966, full enemy squad in the trench. Heard. Thank you, 1.
Good job from
Command 2.
this AR.
Hey, we're continuing to start pot shotting at these guys at November 9. We're going to hold here and continue base of fire for their east flank.
Sounds good. Thank you, 2.
Let's do a strength count.
Heard.
So it looks like the Russians have killed 4, and the British have killed 4. So it is tied at this point.
Yeah, we're having a hard time getting eyes on the village.
Copy that. 1, if you need to go north through the village that you're in right now, reorient on the MSR, and then look south onto that village, let's do that.
Alright, thank you. Alright, confirm. We're moving now.
Alright, 3 and 1's infantry, let's hold them until your BTR is in place, 1.
Are they pushing this fob? No, not yet. They're pushing the village in front of it.
Who's going to conserve ammo until you're ready to push in to your east? Let me know when you want me to open up.
Roger, we're moving slow. We haven't seen contact, we haven't taken contact. Keep the outpost.
This is the first round of Operation Jinx. And just long engaging fire here. They really need, they have BTR support here. They're just pushing them back. Push in with the infantry with BTR support. They still do have a tow up, so keep the BTRs back here. I think Phoenix is trying to do that. He's just taking a little long for my liking here.
Man, we have confirmed fortifications at N929.
Sorry, confirmed what location?
Confirmed emplacements and fortifications at N929 and infantry moving from that to N986.
November 929, heard.
That's close, but that's not very accurate.
Looks like probably just east of your conics that were just called out. Also Hesco's.
Copy that. 1, you were calling infantry moving towards that location or away?
Oh, correction. That's directly at
My squad's reporting back and forth. Mostly, I think, towards N986.
N929. Yeah, that's the fob.
November 929.
They got it now. They just need to push it.
Hero.
Sorry, you said 2. What was the grid? November 929?
Ephraim.
Don't get from here, no. I can reorientate.
Squad 4, do you have eyes on the village from your current position?
Stand by.
The green building?
Oh wait, be advised, I do actually see the Logi, and I do believe I see 1 times infantry running around that village you're talking about.
He's not there now. I'll let you know when he is.
Coming up
It's quite a ways away.
Copy.
I don't
Alright, he just crossed the window. I don't care if you don't
Where do
see,
you want
just
me?
aim at the window. I want you looking south, helping 4 cover that little barn that's they're moved up towards. Alright, go ahead and light up that building, dude. There's 2 of them at the windows. Senpai, just fire. I'll guide you in. Shots are good. Aim slightly higher. Shots are good. Keep that pace going. Their heads down.
I wonder if the Brits are gonna pull the contact from the north. I wonder if they're gonna pull them south on this fob here.
One, I actually think it'd be better to position to attack the November 8-2 village, and then from there could attack south. Does that make sense?
I think they might be better off attacking from the trench south of their position right now. I don't know if attacking from the north is the best position.
Southeast-ish.
Alright, your call. I don't see what you see.
Further down there, you won't be as exposed, I don't think.
Possibly contact November 825, building southeast of Squad.
Just at our 120.
Yeah, my assumption is they have guys stationed there and in that village south.
Copy.
That is a false assumption. But with knowledge there, I would assume that as well if I was in his position.
Green. What about you, Quantum?
Green.
Copy.
And which way am I facing?
Southeast towards those buildings. Senpai, if you can't, try to face east towards the woods.
Yeah, I got it.
If I go down, bag's right here in this bush.
Just waiting for Phoenix's guys to push.
Location. I have excellent eyes on the village. November 9-9.
We can see it from here. I can still move to you, but...
Okay. No, I mean, if you have good eyes, it's fine.
This village is slowly getting surrounded, but they have their rear secure here through this train.
Copy.
Let's sync up your attack with 4 when they make their approach from the south.
Are we gonna be?
Copy my units
guys
moving now.
November 825.
Solid, thank you both.
We're gonna take our Bravo.
We'll be starting here real soon.
Right.
Estimate 2 mic.
So go ahead.
Oh, that guy in that trench is gonna walk right into fire here.
Hold on. Hey,
Yep.
Heads down.
Oh yeah, Roger. Yeah, heads down. Heads down.
Money man, we got heads down. We got like east 064.
Hey, Ian,
Left
can you
side of the
Can you
ditch.
go south a little bit?
Left side of the ditch.
And
How
keep
close?
southern secure.
Far, just at peak, so maybe 150 meters. Maybe.
Ford, you have eyes on their
I'm
nose?
gonna say that's November 10-9-9-ish.
Should be somewhere to your northeast. 200 meters out at max.
That's what I was thinking.
Negative on tow, however, we do have contact close, maybe in November 1099, in the ditch. They're not just in the town.
One time, just this guy, just had.
Roger. Keep your eyes on him.
Copy. I don't see him anymore though. He moved left.
Let me come up. Let me see. He was left side of the ditch, up top, right?
Left side of the ditch, yeah.
Roger. Okay. Stand by 2. Try and get eyes on him.
Let's go check out on that contact. Oh God, no! 2 push up to this rock formation here.
Go to.
We've currently pushed contacts off Q10 hill. Pushed them off. You should be clear to move in.
Copy 2. Appreciate it.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah, get on the sandbag and start shooting southwest. There's a sandbag. There's a fucking ammo bag right here behind you, behind this rock. I'm gonna get back to the previous location, get eyes on that Hesco, and I'm gonna guide you.
Alright guys, we're gonna hold for a moment. 8, looks like you're already moving. Let's wait for 8 to get into a better position to support from closer range. 1, how are your eyes into that village southeast?
I've got my beater looking to the northern side of the village, and I have a fire team looking towards the southwestern side as well as N929's village as well.
Copy that. Do they just have a lack of cover? So I'm seeing like 8 dudes in 1 microgrid.
From where, Raph?
South.
South? I don't think they can hit you from south.
No, they can definitely hit me from.
Like they're probably just flying over your head.
No.
Getting my buddy team stacked up on the north side of the compound. Getting ready to breach.
My Charlie fire team is also moving there as well.
Copy.
Copy. 1, let's get you on the MSR east of you, pushing south. You should have better eyes through their MSR looking southwest.
Alright, copy that.
Looks like they're making the pushes on the main assault now.
500 meters. Yeah, confirmed in the fields in November 10-8-9.
Okay, the BTR is gonna be on the main MSR. This is a big move here. Will the tow light him up?
It's just a
What was
trade
the
I've
grid?
seen, what I could tell.
November 10, 8-9 in the field south of the village, northeast of Squad 4 SL.
Has there been any sort of...
Looking now.
I'm looking as well for it.
Just hold.
I'm not seeing anyone in the field.
Stand by, command.
Don't know if I hit them or not, but that sounded epic. Good to
Squad
know,
3 is clearing compound.
but I think there's people on that side of
Copy.
the
Command, that amending the location for that contact probably in November 10-9-4. You're definitely there.
November 10, 9-4, heard.
Confirm 4, we just engaged contacts, approximate grid, N963.
Copy 1.
8, come to me. 8, come to me.
Coming.
Okay, so looks like they're pushing in with infantry now. The BTR's on the main MSR. They are pushing.
4, hold your guys.
Sebi's pushing, clearing this village closest to the FOB compound.
Copy, command.
FOB compound is surrounded now.
I can confirm your contacts for it.
Let's look at the fortifications.
Copy, command.
Yeah, November 10, 9-9, roughly.
Very well fortificated.
I want you to pull Southern Security, hold 1. Let's push
Fortified.
that BTR southeast on the MSR. Let's get eyes on that.
Ooh, that's cheeky right there. Very good barbed wire placement. I expected to get at least 2 or 3 guys. Oh, there's two little pesky British just hiding here.
4, can you mark your
Wait a minute, is that an SL? Why is it an SL here?
Stand by, command.
Oh, poor SL.
You want us to mark our position?
Alpha.
Yeah, so my BTR doesn't hit you.
Stand by.
Squad 1 down, squad down.
And they lost the BTR to the tow.
I think it was probably a mine.
False. Did you not hear that tow? That was very clearly a tow sound.
3, you said think it was a mine?
Probably.
1 is
Ranger is now. My guys are reporting that they heard the tow.
Tow? Okay.
Yeah. Definitely hear the tow.
Dialed in location on that tow?
Oh.
It's gonna be to the south southwest of 3.
No way. All 3 BTRs down.
Can someone reconfirm
All
audio on that tow?
BTR down due to this tow. Who is this tow guy?
That tow is somewhere to our northeast, potentially in the village.
Acorn. Boxer Acorn going off on the tow.
Sync up with squad 3 so you can assault this village from the northwest. 4 is going to assault it from the southeast.
They've eliminated all of the BTRs. They now have no supporting, overpowering force here.
To whatever extent that they can.
2 copies.
1's guys are ready to assist with the assault.
That is a major turning point for the Brits. A major turning point for the Brits. Are they attacking friendlies? Are they doing friendly fire here? No, they're not. Okay.
We're waiting for 2 to approach from the east. 1
Oh, they lost their SL money, man.
We need to get some pressure on this village from the north.
4 has lost their main SL here.
Currently, my element over here on the northwest side is base of 5 2 ARs, and we have great view of the west-north side of that building.
Alright, scratch last and 3, you are free to proceed attacking from the north.
Can I have you looking north? Northwest.
Oh, what? Repeat orders for 3.
You are free to commence your attack from the north.
Copy.
So the people that have cleared out the village are going to push in.
Go ahead.
Alright, we took one casualty. That was Money Man. We did kill 4 enemies though. This ridge on the south should be clear.
Alright, copy that. For be advised, enemy entry in and around that lodgy currently, if you have eyes on it. North of
Copy. I do have eyes. Yep. Kuba, Wayne. Real quickly, bud. Directly to your east, reference like intersection. Possible more sandbags and concealment. Copy, direct east. Thank you.
Squad 3's gonna have to wait. Squad 4 make some more progress on the south. We're pinned by an AR.
Copy that 4. Sorry, copy that 3.
Ooh, Valley of Death right there.
Do you have a route you can use to get to that village? November 937.
Unknown currently. We've got a small ditch in between us and that village, but right now I got contact to my northeast.
Copy that 4.
They marked the heck out of it, that building. Right on it. And they're marking right back.
Infantry southeast of 3, parallel to the road.
Copy that.
Can you see the big trees?
Now is when 2 needs to push in.
Might be able to ascertain their actual radio location.
2 needs to push in now.
Oh yeah, that's the Q10 contacts. I'm gonna run across, get some cover here.
Yeah, we'll get some fire from these trees if we can. Alright, we're gonna have friendly southwest. Heads up.
Copy. Yeah, it is. Not a bad spot. Alright, Wayne gun up, looking south.
Eyes on their toe. Oscar 947. It's gonna be parallel to the road on the west of the road. Southeast of me. Nobody's on it right now.
4 be advised, you have contact pushing you in the field northwest of you at this time. 2 or 3 of them northwest of you. In between you and the lodge.
We got contact on our southeast, northeast, and
Copy.
northwest.
These guys are going to be on top of you in like 10 seconds or less.
Copy.
Hey Wayne, can you Revy and Raph to get eyes west real quick? See if they can see anything of that toe.
Copy. I'm positioning Revy to look northwest of Squad 4.
Okay. The toe is back west of where Revy is. Or a toe. I'm not sure if that's the toe, but there is a toe west of Revy.
Toe west of Revy, heard.
Toe's disabled.
This is 1. I'm bringing my guys in low and slow on the northwest side.
This is the most I've ever seen GL smokes be used. Good job marking contacts by both sides.
Oh my god, this dude. I don't think this dude paid attention to rules.
Let's check out this which sucks because this fob compound was surrounded, ready to go,
For you have contact in
but
that
the
ridge line
assault
southwest
kind of
middle.
just fell apart from the north,
Every direction.
from this Death Valley here in that field, and then the southern compound that really, the contact that really could have messed them up, actually got flanked themselves and just
Copy that, dude.
destroyed. They have eliminated the tow here.
Southwest.
Yeah, man.
I'm covered.
The plan now is that the Russians need to clear out the enemy fob. So the Russians need to push in on this British fob. They are pushing pretty close now. They are going to be able to push in.
Commander's taking contact from the east. Single rifleman, patched up. Very low. Far east, though.
Frag out, frag out.
Command,
This is when Razor went down.
Copy. 4, if possible, please regroup with 1 and 3. If not possible, just lock down your current position. Face east, southeast.
So.
Nades over, nades over, nades over.
Yeah, be advised, I'm pinned down from my east and west.
Oh, they're gonna jump this fence here.
1 and 3. Once that village is clear, please pull 360 and we'll reorient as needed.
Nades over this fence. One guy with me, one guy with me. We're gonna push around the left side of this fence. Do not jump over this, guys. Do not jump over the fence.
Okay, they've called it. I wonder if they saw it through the barbed wire here. Saw through. Yeah, they did see. They might think it's safer.
Radio right here. Enemy radio right here.
Enemy radio on position.
Copy that. Nice.
Okay.
Wind's down.
It's like, don't be cheeky, boys.
Where are you taking it is only 2 effective.
Alright, so Sebi, done a successful push here.
Clear. I want you to get
Oh, they did find a place with no barbed wire.
2, where are you taking contact from?
Roger. 2's got enemies close southeast within 100 meters. They go through the field to the
Ooh,
east.
Sebi, you smart outflanking play there.
Northeast of 4, heard 4.
He's gonna get this guy. Sebi just going off.
Covering's perfect too. I realize you're just one man.
Is going off.
I'll see what I can do.
Let's go, let's go. Breach this compound right here. I'm gonna be on your back. Breach this compound.
3 and 1. Are we still taking contact in village?
Yeah. We're clearing it now.
Go, 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 go. Just stand up and go. Stand up and go. Go, 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 go. We gotta make it fast. Go. Do not crouch peek. We gotta make it fast. If you're gonna peek, fast peek. Radio's in this building on my right. Expect them to be with the radio.
There's only one left in this compound. Sebi, next.
We're clearing it though. We're clearing it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Heard.
The last
Two
of them.
if possible. I need you to shift west to try and regroup at squad 3.
All right, Sebi successfully cleared this entire compound almost by himself, but he did have support from his fire team, and together they were able to clear it out. Good job by Sebi. Anytime now, the British are gonna collapse in on that fob.
Entrance is on the south and on the west of this compound, Phoenix.
This guy just got dropped northeast. Contact northeast.
So there's contact in the field. I don't know how the British let it go. Honestly, they had knocked out all 3 BTRs. They had the superior force. They know that they were about to push on the fob. I don't know why they didn't collapse. They flanked our southern guys, but Sebi and his squad was just amazing. So once they dig down this fob, which is their communication equipment for the British, they now have an updated mission, which is the British now have an updated mission. It looks like the British must retake the fob, but the Russians must hold it. So let's see what goes on here. So they do expect contact from the south, as they were flanked from that position, and that southern squad did get wiped. Which inevitably is the most vulnerable position of this compound here.
No idea where this fire is coming from.
Alright, reminder guys, we have contact northeast as well. Knee holes, I need you watching north. Dead Stalker, maintain eyes southeast. Verk, I need your eyes south. Quantum, I need your eyes west, southwest.
Squad 2, when possible, I need you getting to me.
Yeah, we got guys close.
British throwing smokes out in the field. They're gonna push a southern push.
I'm not sure, 200, 300, 400 meters.
Is he in the fields? Or in the ridgeline?
Fields, he's shooting at me.
I have red smoke here. 100 meters
How close?
50 meters out. 50 meters out.
That's gonna be a push from our south. Quantum, maintain those eyes west, southwest, okay? They're gonna try and...
Honestly, if they just crawl through that field, they might have been able to get closer before getting called out, but they wouldn't have any cover. That's when concealment versus cover really makes a difference there.
Yep, A-frame.
Dang, he's just going at Evan, just running, throwing nades over. That nade got someone. Did that nade get Phoenix? Sure did.
I got one over here.
That nade killed Phoenix.
Try to...
There's someone jumping the compound here. Dead Stalker. They're gonna take this compound back.
Wow, that's like right next to me.
They're pushing this compound now hard. Evan's pushing his fire team in. Yeah, dude, there's no way. There's 2 of them versus this whole entire squad here. Quantum's about to get lit. Yep, he's gone. It is Dead Stalker. Honestly, he has the defender's advantage here, but one nade is going to kill him. So he has to hold this corner, and as I say that, the nade goes out, and he is dead. So, the British have retaken the fob here that the updated mission gave them. And they took it fast, and great push by Evan. Just as quick as the Russian cleared up this compound was just as easy for the British to do the same. So let's get an update. Let's see where the Russians still have guys to push it, and the British, I think, is all here. Yeah, it looks like the Russian force are two guys that were stuck out on that rock formation, and it looks like they wiped, or the British just fell back to the fob, which is what they should have done a lot earlier. I feel like they never would have lost that fob if they concised earlier. But the last two looks like Jack 808 and Nuclear Twister versus an entire squad, maybe two. Not looking good for the Russians here.
Die, aren't we? Yep.
And they have an open field in their path here.
You've already got enough, haven't you? Yep. I reckon we speedline towards that compound. Just have it at them.
Looks like, oh, they're taking shots. They have been spotted. And this op, I've never seen this many GL smokes used before. It is insane the amount of GL smokes being used. I've never seen this many used in an op ever. And it is kind of nice to see. It's good because they're supporting, they're telling their teammates, hey, there's contact here. And you saw multiple times where the smokes gave the enemy like, oh snap, we're spotted, and they had to fall off. So it's been very unique. Jack trying to heal here. He's just getting shots all around him. Any moment could just get hit. Hello, Cookie. Welcome. Oh, Jack, don't stand up, bud. What are you doing? You're doing serpentines. Jack's facing contact. Jack goes down. Nuclear's already been down, and it's going to be GG. That's a great round one. British versus Russians. Operation Jinx. I've been your commentator today. AxeGaming22. Stick around for round two. And if you want to join in, it's going to be squadops.gg. Sign up there. Check us out. Check out our social media, Twitch, YouTube, /squadops is at the end. Hope y'all enjoyed round one. We're going to jump right into round two coming up. And let me know how you like these Jinx ops. And I'll go over exactly what a Jinx op is. If you missed it in the beginning, I'll go over that in round two. So sit tight and enjoy the show. Thank you for joining. I hate when my game does. Always have to put up with.
That's not happening.
Okay, so we are gonna go over.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many of my guys left or not, but I know. And if this stays like this, I will leave.
The other team's much worse off. I think we had a mass DC because they're down to 30 players.
Yeah.
And We seem to be getting pulled back still. Or no, we just lost. We just dropped one. Yeah, we're probably gonna pull most of pre-op. Cool. Could you give me the mission though, so that I can start prepping on that, or even if it's just a text? Okay.
Okay, while they're going over that, we're going to go over what a Jinx Ops is. For those of you just joining for round 2, welcome to Squad Ops Operation Jinx. Operation Jinx is a modular op. So, what that means is the missions change, and people don't know what missions are laid out or what the assets are until they're in the game, in the scenario, and have to face what's going on. They don't know. So, that brings a lot of intense moments as they don't know what's going on until they're there. They have to do quick reactions, quick responses, and just act on the fly. For last round, we saw the British win, and they are the defending force. Well, they were the defending force for that round. We are following the Russians today, and we're gonna see how they are able to do this, as they will probably have a different mission. So the SLs and commands for today are, for the Russians, for round, the command is Best Pony, with his second Evan, followed by Alpha, Cyclone, and Bump. And for the British is going to be Phoenix, followed by his second Wayne,
Write down my notes on
Money
what
Man,
Rayman has given me, and I will explain them to you as soon as I can.
Airborne, and Sebib. They're going to be the FTLs and the SLs and commands for this op. Interesting to see how it's all going to go down.
Tell Rayman me that he's a dork.
Very evenly matched, and we kind of saw that last round. So if you have any questions about what a Jinx Ops is, what we can see, any questions at all, feel free to let me know. And tell me if you've played in a Jinx Op before. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? And we'll talk about it. We'll see what you like. I've only played in a few, so I'm kind of so. I think it adds a lot to it, so I kind of like them. But let's just get right into it. See what they do. See that missions they get, and we'll see. And if you ever want to join in, if you're new to Squad Ops, thank you for joining, first of all. And you can sign up at squadops.gg there, and you can take our basic course taught by our SOT, SOTT instructors. And it's a very basic but very knowledgeable course. Basically, it puts everyone on the same page. And so once you take that basic course, you're ready to go into ops, and you can play with us, and who knows, maybe I'll be flying over you and you'll be on the stream. So chance for you to get on the stream, and you're gonna have fun playing these ops. I know I did. So hope you enjoy. This is gonna be round 2. And this is just set up now. They don't know the opposing team's objective.
I've got the assignment from the company commander. Are we all here? Evan, check in.
Yeah.
Cyclone, check in.
What up?
Alpha. Bump.
Here.
Cool. Alright, so we've been assigned to conduct patrol of various locations where we're not exactly sure yet. We're going to be building a forward command post in Kilo 2 1 for live, and we're gonna, I don't know, just like dump a logi on it or something. It doesn't really say. It's just for show. We're convoying there with 2 BTR-80s and 2 transports, and then we'll convoy there with 2 BTR-80s, a couple transports, and 1 Logi for the fob. After live, we're going to be tasked with patrolling various locations by our company commander, code name call sign Rainman, and then from there we're gonna find and destroy enemy positions. Where we have no idea. We'll see.
So interesting objective here.
Who wants BTRs?
I could take him if no one really wants them.
I really do not want them.
I just don't think let's give squad. He has the least amount of people. That would make more sense.
Oh
wouldn't it?
God, please no.
You have Lima Silent, Sloth is good, and then you.
Yeah, you have probably the most competent people to actually put in that BTR.
Targets or something. I don't know. We're gonna do that. Yeah. Congratulations, Bump. And you have Bartok.
Oh, now you have Bartok too. Yeah, so you can't argue.
BTR. You're objectively right too.
Bartok should get the hat if we have one.
We don't have a hat. We have 2 lats. Who wants the 2 lats on top of your? Except Bump, because he already has BTRs.
I'll grab a lat.
I'll grab a lat.
Very well. There we go. Just like that. Super easy. All right, get your guys spawned in. We will convoy out of Maine as soon as possible. And Bump, remember, those are BTR-80s, not 82As, so please don't take the 82As. I don't know how you confuse between the two, though.
Which lat?
So.
Which lat?
Evan, did you not just hear what I said over the commit? I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Rainman, which lats? It doesn't specify in your DM whether it's RPG-26 or RPG-7. Do you not know?
Does one of them have an optic?
No, neither of them has an optic.
Do we use what the doc says?
I don't think the doc's been updated since the optic was removed.
Oh, okay.
It definitely hasn't updated since it still
whatever.
has
I'll use the Insurgent one or whatever.
Halibrad too. Halibrad top told me that the layer wasn't modded, and I was like, what? But he rolled to the vanilla layer. I'll just say executive decision RPG-26, because if we do have to fight Bulldogs, the RPG-7 will not pen the ERA and spaced armor on the Bulldog, and you will have a very bad time. So, yeah.
So 26 then?
Yeah, take the 26.
Okay. All right, Silent left me.
That's a rip. Did he say why, or did he just
He just said, "I'm gonna head out. See you guys later."
After you shoot BTRs, right?
Yeah.
What other vehicles do we have? No.
A Logi and nickel transports, but only prior to live. After live, we gotta go on foot.
So what points are we patrolling?
Don't know. That's why the first round took 90 minutes, presumably.
Testing, dope.
We can hear you.
Testing. I got you. Yeah, but do you? Okay, we hear you.
All right, 2's all spawned in.
Sometimes what'll happen if you go into admin cam and then jump out, it'll screw up your left arms.
Just a race.
I'm afraid to run you over.
That's attempted murder.
Prior to live, though, we do need to move here, so please everyone get your guys spawned in so we can roll out.
We had 2 times trans, correct?
I'll get in your check money with my squad.
No,
we get
switching
however
to,
many we need. Just get in vehicles and we'll drive there, because we're not taking them anywhere after live. So.
You going to drive?
I'm driving.
We got open seats in the trans.
Trans open seats. Oh, I'm not doing this. They don't care about me. I don't care about them.
My guy's AFK, don't wait up for him.
Are you just gonna make him reslap?
Yeah.
I'm running an all-crewman squad at this point.
Remember everyone, K21. K21 is the destination.
I'm gonna beat you, Pony.
Wrong.
I love how Pony simply said wrong. I wish you wish we had like a Trump soundboard, just wrong.
I'm just getting political. Ban him now.
Ban. 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 Ban.
Evan DC. That's what happens when you say you're gonna beat Pony. It doesn't end well.
True. Squad itself has intervened.
You guys cheat so fucking bad. How's it cheating?
We're gonna need a always valid placement for Evan.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, no, we'll just build a hab. Watch, you got it already.
I'm stuck inside the vehicle.
Rainman, any chance I could get the first location that I have to patrol? Or is that too much to ask?
At this time, it is too much to ask.
Very well.
I'm back.
That's what you get.
Welcome back, Evan. Yeah, that's what you get. You shouldn't have said you were gonna try and beat me. Squad, OWI like heard their secret wiretapping they have in every single squad server and intervene on my behalf. You know, I have the voice of God on my side. Or at least the
Are we
squad
doing a
gods.
brief?
Yeah, we'll do a brief because I mean, like, Like we do have to. We're gonna create a general plan for what we're gonna do. I have no idea where we're going first though, so this is gonna be highly provisional.
And we're now gonna listen in on the Russian.
What are you?
So close.
As the ants scurry away, as it's not platoon to.
We'll do a
Platoon brief.
brief afterwards, but for now we're gonna do an SL brief. All right, so we literally have no idea what we're doing. This is probably why the last round took so long. Yeah, what we're gonna do is off live. We're literally going fucking waltz our way towards the. We're gonna head for the highest point in the map, which is.
Oh, God! Look at the
So we're gonna
Russians.
control directly down the MSR.
I mean, the British.
Over the overpass.
Look at their possible starting point. Like, where? Look at this logi here. Like, I wonder if they're close enough for them to hear. Wait a minute. What?
Well, wait. Why are we live? What?
We're live.
Russian
Okay.
patrol has
Alabama just
possible
epic.
British patrol has been seen at India 6-9er. You must recon and clear this area.
India 6-9.
Oh my God.
More patrols to follow.
Oh my God.
that. All right,
I've
let's go ahead
never
and spread
seen
out on the
anything. That's what happens in a Jinx
to the heights
Ox.
above India 6-9. Those heights range from Juliet 5 to Juliet 6. We're going to have Evan's squad, Squad 1 on the north of the formation, and we're going to have Alpha Squad, Squad 3 on the south of the formation. The BTRs will be positioned. One will be mingling with Evan's squad, one will be mingling with Alpha Squad.
Now
All right,
that
you have your plans. Let's go ahead and get to
that is on the spot commanding.
What about Cyclone Squad?
Cyclone, you're in the middle of the formation. Correct. India 6-9. They're in northeast at is what we're getting word of. We need to patrol and clear northeast pet.
All right, Pony, Musk's ready to head out whenever. Should we go?
Yeah, go ahead and go. We're going to play this as aggressively as possible.
Wait, I'm confused. Where did they say they? Why are they sending them here? That makes no sense to me. Interesting.
Obviously, as with last turn, if I die, Evan's in charge. If Evan dies, Alpha's in charge. If Alpha dies, Cyclone's in charge. If Cyclone dies, Bump is in charge.
Hey, Pony, my squad's gonna double time into the overpass, see if we can get eyes on the rest of the town, alright?
Sounds good. Just don't get pinned down on the overpass. That would be not so good.
Oh God, what is going on? I'm.
That happened. They got hit with a tow missile.
Yeah.
On Jinx.
That's what happened. I sidestepped tow missile.
Yeah, please be on the lookout. If they have a tow missile, their tow fob is probably on the ridge line in Juliet 9. That would be the spot that overlooks the overpass. And would thus make for the most cinematic ambush.
Yeah, that's what happened last time.
Hey, where am I attacking from? Because right now I decided the north.
Yeah, you should be attacking from the north, correct.
Okay. Didn't catch that part.
You'll be hitting from the north, 2 will be swarming over the rocks in Juliet 5-1, and then 3 will be hitting them from the flank in Juliet 6-5. Assuming they're actually in Juliet, my map won't update. Juliet 6-9. Or no, India 6-9, good god, sorry.
Can confirm they're definitely not. Like, why are they sending them this way? They just want a long op, don't they? Round 2 is just starting, and I already don't like the way it's starting. It makes no I don't like this op design right now. This makes no sense. But that's part of Jinx. I don't know the other mission given to the British. So it could make sense. Could make sense. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how Pony adapts and how the British adapt. I'm just hoping that it spots. Oh, spot that Logi. Please spot that Logi BTR. Oh, the trees covered it.
Break, enemy Logi truck east of the main
Thank
MSR.
you.
BTR,
Thank you.
right now.
Thank you.
Enemy infantry toward direct east.
Yeah, east. Thank you. There we go. That's what I wanted to happen. Maybe that's why they did that.
4, stand by. 3,
Okay.
2, shift to the north of 4's BTR. 4's BTR, please just fucking shoot someone. For the love of God.
BTR, get to my position now. I got multiple enemy infantry down the
Gotta
road.
love
Are
components.
they just sitting there? Alright.
Tree line at
Crossroads,
Mike
be advised, we have
473.
multiple British paratroopers located just to the east of our force. Should we proceed with the patrol?
Have that BTR open up on him, please. He's looking right at him.
Copy. Alright. We've been directed that we are to engage as we see fit. Open up, open up. We're going to engage and destroy these contacts and attempt to figure out where the hell they're based.
Yes.
BTR
Yes.
Shitty compared
Thank
to
you, Pony. All right, now I like it. Now I like it.
He does have a commander, though, who has a command stone.
Yeah.
Alpha, give him a degree. Evan, go ahead and just check India 6-9. They're almost certainly not there. I suspect the British are possibly entrenched in Mike 4-8. However, it is unknown at this time whether
They
that's true.
indeed are my.
Alright, command, I pulled off my second BTR to move just with the other one. Hopefully.
Copy.
Alpha,
was that British Logi moving?
Right of the building.
And if so, where?
He's placing out a tow. He's placing out a tow right at that building. 075.
They have a fob in the village straight east of us. They're placing out a tow missile at this time.
Don't let them do that. Alright, Evan.
Don't let them do that, he says. Oh my god.
Destroy the enemy positions. BTRs, do not let that get up.
Alright, you want me to go flank around to the...
Who is going to move north?
Yeah, Evan.
This is great. This is great. I went from hating the way from this tactic to like
whatever you're fucking doing with the other fire team, literally
to Pony saving it here.
the general direction we object now.
Cyclone, we're letting you guys get a little bit ahead, and my guys are going with the rear.
Make a break. Getting this done in 30 minutes or less.
Maybe get one of the BTRs to transport me then.
Alright, Corey, could we get one BTR to go grab Evan and shuttle Evan to the village in Lima 232. You'll also be able to get a good overlook on the fob, but only one squad. We're not moving more than one squad.
Round 2 already going out to a better
Let alone moving
a better start here. It's action quick. I was afraid with them going all the way to India, the India grid. I was worried immediately because they're going the exact opposite, but they spotted that Logi, almost missed it, completely turned this op around from what could have been a super long, drawn out op.
Is Lima 2 too close, Pony?
Let's get a quick overview of our forces on the ground. So we have a BTR. They have diverted through the trench here.
Actually, no, I'm not, because then if I get stuck
All of
it'll
them
take too long.
is in this village and to the
Alright, I'm gonna dismount a little bit farther from that.
one is pretty
That's
far
fine.
up.
If you want to dismount in Kilo... Evan, no. You're not. You're going to dismount pretty close, okay? Don't dismount. Like, maybe dismount at, like, Kilo at the bend in the road in Kilo 261, but that's as far away as I want you dismounting. Like, no more than 350 meters.
Did they ever get this toe up? I don't think they have. There's no way they have enough points now. Because they placed it. And they had to dig it up. So, I mean, it was placed. Good. Suppressing fire from ponies, guys.
2, my squad's gonna take most of the heat. Give you guys time to flank around. Roger, we're getting set right now to start moving.
Yeah, I got a visual on British sandbag 76 off my position. It looks like they're trying to set up a tree line.
The British needs to push.
Don't attack too quick. We do want to get Evan and that other BTR in position.
We're kind of already committed at this point. We don't have a lot of cover to really pull back. We can only really go forward.
Understood. Yeah. Use the BTR and keep going forward then.
Yeah, that's a good call. Allowing them to keep that momentum does. I'm super glad that SL spoke up and said, "Hey, we have the momentum here. We need to keep moving because they could get bogged down if they stop. Momentum is key in most assaults." And I'm glad they did that.
There's a gap between 2
But
and 1.
Evan's squad is going to get hit here, and they need to use the momentum just like the other forces are. If they're able to, they should be able to sweep this squad and push through with the BTR support. Where is their BTR? Oh, it's out there in the field. Okay. They're now in contact.
Hey, we're taking fire east, bump east.
1 to your.
That was an SL.
Yeah, contact 100 meters from my Bravo fire team to their east.
Not in great cover here, but in better cover than the Russians at this point. And this compound is not very well defended. They didn't have very much time to get it set. Because they literally got live as soon as they reached this compound.
Copy, we got contact direct east of us in the tree line. Need BTR support.
Bump, go on the hill north.
Solid copy, moving.
Alright, let's execute this assault as quick as we can. 3-2 in the BTR. We need to assault clear this village.
I can only see trees. Alright, go ahead and move up.
We're gonna get moved across.
Just a bit left. Rushing up. Bit left. Bit left.
We're getting smokes down.
Tell them when to stop. This is good. Stop. Go ahead and open up.
Bump, straight east of us. Do you see anything 100 meters out?
Alright. Alright, copy. Yeah, nearby.
They're dead.
Go ahead and don't fire. They're clearing out right now.
And the Russians have already reached. Pony doing a great job of commanding his guys on the fly, pushing in, using momentum. There's a guy right there, Oddball. Oddball. No. Oh, Oddball got lucky. Nade goes out. Does it kill anyone? I don't think so. Nade's range.
We're taking fire from about 200 to 300 meters east of this town. There's positions east of this town.
Copy. Alright.
Squad 1's engaging contact north.
Copy that, Evan.
Yep, there's contacts in that field.
Guys, 3 is starting to breach the compounds.
Copy that. 3 and 2 breach those compounds. Clear them out.
One direct north of you, 50 meters.
Yeah.
Trying to see where they're gonna push here. Russian is losing quite a bit of people here. Pony in the front here, worried that he might go down.
2, let's get up here and start the breach. We're committed.
Yeah, 2, we're moving up. I'm pushing up the rest of my squad. We're gonna aggressively push up.
BTR reloading.
Right now is when momentum can die. They need to keep momentum here. Pony's doing his best to keep it up.
Press the nursery house, M482. Enemies in the upper story. Shoot up.
2, I need you across helping here.
Nade out, beautiful nade. Not gonna get anyone.
Yep, we're moving.
Dick, send your medic.
Oh, nade almost got Pony. Pony goes down to the guys in the trench. Russians have now lost their main command.
Command, we're pushing up.
I need a medic here on me right now. Free stock.
Command is dead. Let's see how long it takes the Russians to realize this.
Stay where you are, mate. Stay where you are. Free stalker. Need that healthy.
And you can tell command comms is now very little to none. No order being placed. Everyone doing their own thing now. Pony, such a vital part of this push. Okay, now they realize this. Evan is in command, I believe, is what was said. Believe he is second in command. Might be wrong there, but if I did read that correctly, I do believe so. The Russians are going to lose momentum here if they don't pick it up. They had momentum, but they are slowly losing it. Evan not talking on command comms. Is he dead is the question. They need to push. There's not much contact here. They need to get that BTR in. They're helping them. BTR is dead now, smoking, and goes down. Evan, yeah, Evan is alive and just realized he's in charge.
In there, then. I gotta deal with contact to the north. Squad 4, we're gonna chill here. Squad 3, just hold.
And the problem with that, with Evan taking over, is he's not with that assaulting force. He's actually assaulting the northern entity of fighters. And he needs to just pull his guys back on this compound. The contact in this village needs to call out that the fob is there. Alpha needs to say, hey, the fob's here. We need help. Alpha's gonna get popped here. Alpha needs to get on his binos, look into that nursery house, call out that fob. Once that fob is called out, he needs to Evan needs to pull all of his forces on this the compound. Evan needs to stop getting tunnel focused here. I feel like he's tunneling on contacts to the
Negative.
to the
I imagine it's probably on the east side of town. We're
I'm worried it's north.
Copy that.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's why Evan needs to. He needs to either hunt down these guys, verify there's no radio, and then, yeah, I don't know. It's in a toughy situation. Alpha needs to hunt and verify that the radio's here. I don't know why they wouldn't know. Alpha goes down. That's going to be their only vital position of contact now gone. They do have an FTL that could do it with their pin, their two-man squad. Evan needs to pull his forces back, but is unaware where the fob is.
I want to kill these guys in the north, and then we're gonna wrap down to that compound. I don't want to get flanked.
He's still trying to focus on these guys to the north. I'm afraid he's gonna run into an ambush here as they're just waiting for him. Evan needs to not lead this charge, and he's not, which is good.
Alright, 4, you got contact northwest. Watch out.
Orange is, though.
Northeast of my guy in the north.
Yes, it did. De-escalated very quickly. That's what happens when if you lose momentum, that's exactly what happens. You break down. Orange. Evan, deadly close. If they lose Evan, they've lost all command. if I'm corrected. Yeah, all command. They've lost Evan. They've lost all command now. Russians' great assault has completely diminished into nothing as Evan continued to push to the north, which I understand he did not want to get flanked and did not have the knowledge that the radio was there. So it was really down for Alpha to really find out where that radio was. I feel like if he called out the radio was there, Evan would have pulled his guys back, and that would have been a turning point for that mission, and probably would have saved Russian the round here. I don't see Russians winning this now. I did at the beginning. I don't now. Good job for Pony. Pony did a great job of leading his men until he got killed. As soon as he got killed, you can definitely chill. That the command change definitely messed with the Russians. Were not able to combat the loss of their commander so early on, so aggressive. But Pony had such great momentum and was just trying to lead his guys. Got a little too close. Went down, and that's unfortunate. Frederick FTL that has taken over here. No command comms being talked about. This is a one life event. This is a one life event, and to participate in one life events, make sure you go to squadoffs.gg, sign up there, take our SOTT basic course, get all the knowledge you need to start and playing in our ops, and then you can take more advanced courses that we have to just further your knowledge of the game and how we run. But overall, SOTT, very good courses and very worthwhile taking. And when you take basic, you can participate in our ops as Frederick goes down. Unfortunate. This is just decreased so quickly. I really wanted the Russians to win out here. Not gonna happen, as I think it's only a fire team size element left, and there's no commands. As Efang says, Liberal Pundit is an FTL. I don't know why he's not given SL. Does he have an SL that's alive? And if so, where is said SL? Not like it matters. It's not like it matters at this point, though. Efank or Liberal? Liberal, actually, I'm surprised to see Liberal as an FTL. I normally don't see Liberal in a leadership position at all. He's normally a medic. He's good at medic. That's what he does. Liberal's known to be a medic. I know I've SL'd many times with Liberal in my squad, and every single time I know Liberal's gonna want medic. If there isn't a basic today, more than likely it's still on. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be. I've received no knowledge of it not being, and he just ran up on some guys. So let's see who is left. It's Liberal and Efank. Efank, good leadership knowledge here. He needs to step up and say, hey, let's take over this. Liberal's not doing much talking. At least he might be in squad comms. I'm not hearing any in local. But as far as I know, Efank and Liberal are the only two left and need to attack. But I am hearing gunshots. So let's just focus on our contact here. Yeah, it could be a... Okay, Efank does take out an SL. Nade out. Is he going to land close? Oh, I think it landed right in front of him. It does. Good nade from Liberal. Kills this MG gunner here. That's going to clear out that contact for Efank. Good call from Efank to clear a nade underhanded. A lot of people don't think about that. It's not commonly used. I use it all the time to just lob grenades. Perfect use of the underhand grenade. Efank might run up on this guy here. He's going to run up on him. Yep, he is. AR's just lined up. Efank goes down. Liberal, only one left. Liberal's just going to take his time here. Doesn't know where that contact was. Is he the only one? I mean, he has to be. I don't see anyone else. Everyone from that village got wiped. Yeah, I believe he's the only one left. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He is not. Or is he? Ah, he is. That's a rally. That's a rally. Yeah, I believe Evan is the only one left. I mean, not Evan, Liberal. Liberal's the only one left here. He's facing on Mr. Viper. Viper. FX just randomly bleeding. Liberal just very calm, not saying too much here, just trying to scan, get his 360. But he needs, I mean, he doesn't really have an order. He doesn't know what to do.
It's just you, man. You gotta make a move.
And the company commander was able to receive his radio frequency and just tell him, hey, you need to move. You need to do something. Company commander saying, hey, you need to figure out the objective. You're the only one left. We need you to do something for us. And that's going to get Liberal the confidence he needs to move. But is it going to be enough? And it's not going to be enough as Liberal goes down. And Rain Man and Halibrad, thank you for hosting as the event admins today. We really do appreciate it. That's hard work, as I personally was an event admin back in the day, and I do respect the amount of work that goes into each op. So thank you to the event admins. I hope everyone enjoyed watching. That was Operation Jinx, a very unique op, very unique One Life event. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure, if you did, just give us a follow on Twitch, sub on Facebook, or on YouTube. Go check us out there at youtube.com/squadups and twitch.tv/squadups. You can also join these events at squadups.gg and then take our basic course, hop in the Discord, come play with us, play with us in our public server, and hope you enjoyed. I've been having a blast today. AxeGaming22 as your commentator. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.